Greetings and welcome back to Phasmophobia. This episode I'm going to be doing another amateur run with just the basic equipment. Bleasdale Farmhouse. So let's get started and see if we can't identify a ghost. The smaller maps have a significant more impact on your sanity for being in the dark than the larger maps because you're expected to spend less time on them. So we'll just have to see how this goes. I mean, it is amateur, so it shouldn't be nearly as bad as a professional run. I can also keep more lights on, and the breaker is usually fairly easy to access. Alright, what we got?
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. I've also written some notes on the whiteboard if you need them. There's been no reports of violence or sightings, but please remain careful.
Okay, can't do the crucifix objective. Might be able to get the dirty water. Should probably be able to get the ghost event. Alright, let's get the key. And the fuse box is all the way back in the workshop. Alright, let's get the EMF reader and the photo camera. And I guess I should probably bring my flashlight. That might be helpful. So let's go in here and see if we can't locate a ghost. Now the one good thing about small maps is the ghost should respawn a little better because it's more likely to be near me. Already heard creaking on the stairs. Well, the EMF is a less reliable way to locate a ghost. Where's the light switch? There it is. Is that the ceiling fan? Yeah, okay, that's the ceiling fan making that noise. Can you give me a sign? Almost always get them in the kitchen or dining area on this map. Can you give me a sign? Go ahead and check the breaker room. Apparently you need a separate key for that door. Is that a... No, that's not. Okay. That door opens just fine. Can you give me a sign? Been perfect if you turned on a sink for me. Guess the ghost is upstairs. Which I should have figured out when I heard the creaking on the stairs to begin with. Can you give me a sign? Did you just turn the light back on? Unfortunately, flicking light switches is not an EMF signature event. Can you give me a sign? You know, I haven't really been paying attention if there was bones on the floor. I've been looking more up than anything else. Well, this room is awfully dark. Well, so far no EMF readings. Can you give me a sign? Well, it's not really playing with doors, turning on radios, or anything to inform me of its position. Boy, I tell you, when poltergeists can damage players by throwing objects, the axes in here are going to be very dangerous. Can you give me a sign? Yep. That was a very unsuccessful first sweep of the house. So we will go back out to the van, and actually I'll leave my photo camera here so I can bring something else to the door. Actually, probably leave the EMF reader here too. Check activity level, because activity level will mean there's EMF signatures somewhere in the house. Yeah, it's completely flatlined. I've already lost about 8 points of sanity. Let's grab a camera. And just bring some stuff closer. Yeah, I'll just bring this stuff closer to the door and then go back in and do another EMF sweep. I might end up randomly placing the video camera around the house if it's not going to be active. Ooh, we got a level 5. That means it materialized somewhere. Or it's an EMF 5 ghost and it interacted with something. So let's get the EMF reader and the photo camera and start looking again. Is that the attic? It is. Freezing breath. Can you give me a sign? Show yourself. Alright. Well, now that I have an idea of where you are, the freezing breath really helped out there more than anything else. I can bring some other things in, like a video camera, and then the spirit box. don't think I'm going to get fingerprints anywhere in the attic. Let's start by looking this direction. Yeah, the light switch for the attic is actually downstairs from the attic, so for the ghost to leave fingerprints, I think he actually has to go to the light switch, even though they can interact with lights from pretty much anywhere. Risky, but I'm leaving the flashlight. This way I didn't have to drop the camera. I'll worry about the spirit box confirmation later. This stretch of stairs is particularly dark. Alright. So now I've got a flashlight, the black light, and a camera. Perfect combo. All of my other gear is in place. Though I may have to end up moving the camera around. Yeah, because it might be possible that ghost orbs are right on the other side of this obstruction. So I might try placing the camera on the couch or on this cart over here. Yeah, I don't see any ghost orbs so far. Alright, head back in. Oh, and while I'm out here, I have freezing breath, or freezing temperatures. I'm pretty sure it's also EMF level 5. So let's see, if it is EMF level 5, what does that give me? Phantom or Banshee? Two particularly dangerous ones. Still at 80 in sanity. Freezing breath can also be a demon, so that is a particular risk. It can hunt me sooner than any other ghost type. So let's do spirit box confirmation first. Where are you? Linda, how old are you? Where are you? Alright, might have to try that again later. And there's also the possibility that it may not particularly be in this area. I don't think I'm going to find fingerprints anywhere up here. You know, for an amateur, this one might be fairly difficult. Alright, let's relocate the camera. I can rotate it while I'm walking by looking at the floor. And give another shot for ghost orbs. Though if this is an EMF 5 ghost, can it even have ghost orbs? Yeah, and be a phantom. Oh, you're flicking the lights. I don't think fingerprints are an option. Those were the wrong lights anyway. It was flicking these lights. Yeah, no fingerprints. Yeah, this one's going to be a difficult one to get the evidence before my sanity drops too much, even though it's amateur. Unless I find ghost orbs. Don't think there's any from that angle, so I will have to move the camera again to get the back corner, and then probably one final time before I'm absolutely willing to completely rule out ghost orbs. Alright. Let's go ahead and move these back to no evidence. I'm fairly certain it's going to be an EMF 5 though, because the activity jumped up to 5, and that was probably it interacting with the radio and leaving an EMF 5 signature. But unfortunately most of these signatures only last about 20 seconds, and there's no way I could make it all the way back from the van in 20 seconds. So let's relocate the camera here. Can you give me a sign? Yeah, grabbing an EMF 5 by myself in here is not going to be easy. And I'd like to rule out the spirit box before my sanity gets too low. I mean, there's no sanity pills when you don't bring in any extra equipment. I'm pretty sure, since it hasn't interacted with the book yet, that it is not a demon. So I should be safe up till my sanity hits 50. I'm not seeing any ghost orbs. Yeah, this is going to be a difficult one. Well, I just got another level 4 event. It probably materialized somewhere without me in there to take a photo of it. Oh, it activated the radio again. Linda, where are you? Where are you? Are you a boy or a girl? Let's relocate the camera. For one last check. Think this is a good spot. Have I got freezing breath all the way over here? There. Yeah, it could be anywhere in this room, actually. Let's try moving the book over to this side. And I don't think I've actually done an EMF sweep over this way. So let's look. There's a 4. That's usually a materialization. So you interacted with something over here? Or right here specifically? Camera time. Oh, breaker. All right. So, still only got one piece of evidence so far. I kept the EMF reader. Alright, down is the camera from the EMF reader. Walk around to the back side of the house for a quicker way to the breaker. Let's see if I can actually open this back door from this side. Oh, it's opened. I didn't open it. That's very interesting. Alright. Back around to the front, check for ghost orbs. Maybe I should have done that before I cut the breaker on. Oh, this is the door I couldn't open. And I still can't. Yeah, that door will not open. Maybe you need to find another key in the house for that door. Or it's bugged. One of the two. But I am getting some good EMF readings, just not high enough. That one was another 4. Yep, lights are back on. No, that was the wrong camera, but yes, lights are back on. I don't think that's actually going to show me anything more than the original camera setting did. So it's possible. I'm pretty sure it's up in the attic because of the freezing breath. Up there. But that... it's not conclusive enough evidence. Can you give me a sign? check for fingerprints on this light switch again. Nope. Can you give me a sign? Interesting thing, the ghost will only respond once every 20 seconds to voice recognition. Can you give me a sign? No freezing breath here. Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? Alright, I could pretty much rule out spirit box and ghost orb. But I do want one more confirmation for ghost orb. So where'd I put the camera? Way over here. Let's try this closer to there. Take this camera so that we can check the stairs. Did you just flip the breaker again? Yeah. I'm probably going to have a couple of hunts in this one. Might even die before I find the ghost. This one's turning out to be a real challenge for an amateur. Go ahead and check the camera and my sanity before I go for the breaker again. I have somehow witnessed a ghost event. Oh yeah, I'm at the threshold. It's going to start hunting real soon. And I still don't have any evidence apart from freezing temperatures. Alright, let's see. Freezing temperatures gives me Wraith, Phantom, Banshee, Mare, Demon. You die. No ghost orb, no ghost riding. No ghost riding, no spirit box. No ghost orb, no spirit box. No fingerprints, but there hasn't really been anything to see it on. EMF level 5, haven't gotten that yet. No ghost orb, haven't gotten an EMF level 5 yet. No fingerprints, no spirit box. Alright, we're going to make a guess that it's a Banshee. For now. Watch this just a little longer. I will probably need to place the camera over there to look back this way and see if it's on the steps under here, you know, where the camera is. And I might actually have to get a look over there. But yeah, with it flicking off the lights, it would imply a mare, but I haven't gotten any ghost orbs. And a mare could have hunted me already. When I fell to 60 while I was in the dark, a mare can hunt. And there's a good chance I'm going to trigger a hunt at some point. But hopefully I'll be able to get some piece of evidence before then. I really wish I could have opened that door. That would be a quicker run back and forth to the breaker. I need to spend as little time in the darkness as possible. And outside the house, despite the fact that it's dark, does not count as darkness. These small houses are so dangerous when a hunt actually happens because there's so few places that are good to hide. That didn't work. There. Can you give me a sign? I could use you messing with the door, anything, just to get another clue. Sanity is 46. Well, it's probably about 47. I think it can vary down by 2 and up by 3. Okay, so it is 48. But still, that makes me eligible to be hunted. Well, I mean, I'm not really losing anything if I die on this mission. I didn't bring any gear. It's worth the risk, because I do have something locked in and I have completed one objective. It's worth the risk trying to get a little more evidence. I'm going to wait until there's another spike in activity, because that means an event will have happened inside that I did not witness, so it won't have an impact on my sanity, and I might be able to get inside in time to get a reading, depending on where the ghost is. But the fact that I'm in the van, if this is a banshee, it's going to keep going back to its favorite room, which appears to be the attic. What evidence would I need for a banshee? Let's actually turn so I can see the reader. Fingerprints and freezing temps. And of course EMF level 5, which I'm just assuming right now. Hmm. Well, I'm gonna get hunted if I go back in the building. I'm almost positive on that. Before I can get any other evidence, it's gonna trigger a hunt. So let's just go for it. Did you trip the breaker again? You really want me in the dark. Breaker's back on. You knew I wasn't coming in except to do the breaker, didn't you? Well, here goes nothing. Find something to hide behind. Yeah. Contrary to popular belief, I don't think sound matters. The only reason I was quiet in previous hunts was so I could hear. Now, it should leave an EMF signature where it started when it started hunting. I don't know how long it lasts, though. And if it's a banshee, it would have been close to me, most likely. Damn. Nothing. All right. Because of that stint with the hunt, my sanity's probably below 40 by now. Well, it is amateur, but I still think it's going to be below 40. It's close. It's at 41. I actually don't think I'm going to get the missing evidence in this one. Because even when it did the hunt, on amateur, hunt will only last about 30 seconds. EMF signatures tend to fade in 20. Well, there's an EMF 2 rating somewhere in the house. But yeah, in about 20 seconds that's going to go away. Unless it does something else. Yep, see, there. The EMF signatures only last about 20 seconds. And my sanity's at the point now where another hunt, and it'll be hunting almost constantly because my sanity will decline so rapidly. EMF 4 signature. That's probably a materialization. It probably appeared somewhere in the house. I left the black light upstairs. Banshee leave fingerprints. I could have checked that light switch down here if I didn't have the black light upstairs. As it is, if I want to check for fingerprints, I'm going to have to go back into the house and go upstairs, and it is most likely going to hunt me again. And the problem with this house is there's that big empty hallway and just like single rooms off of them. So if I duck into one of those rooms and it comes into the room, it's over. There's not lots of good hiding spots here if it decides to search rooms. I mean, if it had just walked into the room I was in, since I was behind the desk, it wouldn't have seen me. But if it kept walking to where it was a point where it could see me around the desk, I had nowhere to go. I think I'm going to go with my gut instinct and just leave. Because, I mean, dirty water in a sink, difficult to get. Can't do the crucifix. I haven't been able to get any more evidence. And if I keep pushing for more evidence at this point, I'm going to die. Now, like I said, I won't risk anything. I didn't bring any equipment to lose. I'll get less money for this mission. But let this be a challenge of my deductive reasoning and see if I make it right. No, I got the ghost wrong. You can tell because that objective will disappear if you get it right.
Welcome back.
It was a phantom. Which means there was a ghost orb somewhere that I kept missing. Wonder where it was. Well, there you have it. An example of a failure. I mean, I could have risked it to keep going in there, but at that point, I mean, I still got $10 out of it, which would be slow progress toward another mission. But thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.